Alright. We do be on the ghost train. This is legitimately where they just were. So we just missed our chance to thank Naminé, huh? It's Pete.
There goes our ride.
Adventuring rule 17 is collect information. So there's 16 things more important than collecting info. Pete, what's up?
What's going on?
I sent some of my lackeys inside to see if the master in this here tower's as big and tough as they say. Word is he's a real powerful sorcerer, which would make him the perfect bodyguard for me. See, it don't matter how tough he is. Once he's a heartless, he'll do as I say.
Yes.
That's right. They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all
Shadows.
those heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent is gonna conquer everything. And since I got me a debt to pay, I'm going round to a bunch of different worlds and building an army of heartless, special for her.
He doesn't know.
Oh, why am I talking to you pipsqueaks anyway? Go on, Scram. I'm behind schedule as it is.
You ought to find something nicer to do.
Oh, says who? Huh? Oh, it's you!
Pete?
What are you two Nimrods doing here?
What are you doing here?
You know him?
We sure do. Pete's been causing trouble for ages. His Majesty banished him to another dimension a long time ago. I wonder how he escaped.
You want to know how, eh? Well, Maleficent busted me out, that's how. And now your world, no, all the worlds are gonna belong to yours truly. 'Cause Maleficent's gonna help me conquer them.
Maleficent, huh?
He doesn't know!
Oh, what are you
The
laughing
man is so
at?
behind schedule.
Why, Maleficent's power is so great that...
She's toast.
Huh?
Sorry, but Maleficent can't help you now.
What do you mean? You! So you're the ones that did it!
Well, we might have had something to do with it.
Heartless Squad, round up!
Nope, Donald got him.
You just wait. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, messes with the mighty Pete!
So, Mighty Pete, who lives in this tower anyway?
Oh, you don't know, eh? Well, it's old Yen Sid. Of course, he's probably a heartless by now.
Master Yensid lives here?
You know him? Really, I shouldn't be shocked when people know each other. at
Yen
this
Sid
point.
is the king's teacher.
Wow, sounds powerful.
Well, this doesn't look right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird times. We want to go up, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So far, so good.
Harmless, harmless, harmless. Kids haven't changed one bit.
Oh, well, that's a blatant lie.
Well, it's a good thing we're on the job then.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
My dude, your eyes.
Master Vincent, it's an honor.
Hey there.
Sora, show some respect.
So, you are Sora. Now then, have you seen the king yet?
I'm back.
Yes, we did,
Welcome
Master,
back.
But we didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yes, the king has been quite busy.
So what was your reaction to Pete?
Therefore, it would seem
How
that the
did
task
he
of
both
instructing
know
you
that
three
Maleficent was
falls upon
defeated,
my
but not know?
shoulders? You have a perilous journey.
Pete didn't
ahead.
know it was defeated,
You
was
must
my
be
understanding.
well
No, no,
prepared.
because
Like-
when we said
You
that
mean
Maleficent was
we have
toast,
to
he's
go
like,
on
wait,
another
you're the ones
quest?
that did it?
I was looking forward to finding my friend Riku.
Which,
we could go back
like,
to the
made me
island.
think
My
that...
understanding that like nobody in the forces of evil bothered to tell Pete that
Everything in
Maleficent
your
was
journey,
defeated,
Sora, is
but like he knew that a kid with a key was
whether
fucking
you'll
up their
find your
whole
way
business.
home to the
Oh,
islands,
okay, that makes sense.
whether you will return alone or with your friend.
Because it is implied that even though you don't see him in
Whether
KH1,
the
that Pete
islands
was
will
around
still
and
be
doing
there.
things for Maleficent.
And the key.
Alright, so
that
he was just
connects
going
them
around
all
wreaking havoc,
is
and we just
you,
happened to miss
Sora.
him.
Basically, yeah.
The key?
He is in every other Kingdom Hearts game, though.
Okay, the key's in your soul. Is that the same thing?
Chosen wielder of the Keyblade.
Okay.
Oh, I'll have
You
a
are the
Keyblade.
key that will open the door.
Oh, so they're
to
still doing
life.
that crap now? Where it's the Keyblade?
See, no, because this game adds a couple more Keyblade wielders. Riku gets his own Keyblade. Kairi gets her own Keyblade for the first time in this game. Mickey has a Keyblade,
Valuable knowledge you will need for your journey.
Just
as we've already seen.
Just the fact that he calls it the Keyblade, like, is it a special
Once you
one?
have finished, we will
I mean, it is the Kingdom Key being one. It's a one of a pair,
And
but
Mickey's got the other.
it
we
doesn't really
mentioned it.
do anything special for the rest of the series. Or not the Kingdom Key. Excuse me. Kingdom Key D is Mickey's.
That book describes powerful spells. That would be all the mischief the king did years ago. Oh, why is he giving me these rules out of order? He gave us like 17 earlier. What the hell? I don't think Goofy knows what's up. So is this necessary, or is this just to try to help you figure?
It's totally optional. It kind of vaguely describes the plot of Kingdom Hearts 2, but only vaguely.
Alright, so what should I do instead then?
I'll just talk to him and tell him you read the books if you don't want to read them.
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that. However, the Heartless are darkness made real, and darkness...
Okay,
yet
so essentially we
lingers in
closed the
every
gate,
heart.
but there are still other ways.
The Heartless are...
This is the first time that
But
they
why
basically
darkness
mentioned that
exists in a
the
single
darkness
heart,
could never be
it is
defeated
difficult to
without
eliminate them.
finding a way to eliminate the darkness in
Of course,
every
that
single
must
person's
mean
heart.
If
And that
everybody's
gets
heart
kind
was
of
full light, the
genocide
darkness would go
sounding.
away.
Yeah,
Now,
Iron Yoshi says
it is
Kingdom
time
Hoops.
to speak of the enemies that you will
Apparently.
Like, Kingdom Hearts hasn't gotten into it much in Kingdom Hearts 2, but they do start to mention needing a balance. Light and darkness coexisting is just the way things are, kind of thing.
If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart, they too will become a Heartless. But you know this.
Yeah, okay.
The Heartless are always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down.
That just sounds like
Now
demons
then.
in Berseria.
Basically.
At times, if someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a Heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own. An empty vessel whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all. No bodies may seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only pretend to have hearts.
Okay, well that's genuinely
You
not
must
correct.
not be deceived.
Yeah, everything he's saying
Bodies.
is only really half-truths.
Just like normal Disney.
Now
They're
then,
not supposed to
the being
exist.
you see before you is known
And they
as a
break the laws of
ghost.
nature just being
They
there.
are the most common form of no body.
And it, definitely when they're first born, they have
There
no
are
feelings.
Some
But that doesn't
larger,
mean that they
some
can't
with
get them.
frightening
Well,
and
yeah,
unique powers.
Roxas definitely had feelings.
vigilant.
Namine definitely had feelings. I know they're special
On your
cases,
journey,
but
you will
Axel,
meet an
a
alarming
few other
number
members of Organization
dusts.
13 clearly have
Axel
feelings.
mentioned specifically that Roxas makes him feel like he has a heart. And it's basically implying that when Axel is around Roxas, he feels more human all the time. Which to me always meant that Roxas's personality had a positive effect on Axel, and Axel was growing his heart back just by being around Roxas.
I can kind of see that
The
happening.
beings you see before you now are different.
Organization
These
13.
powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
Come on, so remember that cult guy you found at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1? You know, the optional boss?
And it seems they are working towards a goal. What that goal is, we do
Well,
not
even then,
know.
shouldn't he ask why Mickey was wearing one of these
The
cloaks?
king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it.
Like, I know it's like
He
protection
found
from the realm of
Dark Realm's
darkness.
Keyblade